Welcome everybody. Today we have 11 new glitches for Super Mario Maker 2. Today we have some very interesting thwomp jankiness. We play around with normal jumps off of Spinies after they fall into water. We go over a very consistent way to grab a spring underneath us in a row of springs, and much more. Please be sure to like the video. It does help out the video and the channel and everything and allows us to grow. Without further ado, let's dive in. Glitch number 1, this thwomp is going to be pushed over to the right because of these slopes. It's a hyperspeed effect. That's normal. These red blocks right here are going to push the thwomp even further. And what's going to happen when the thwomp gets over into this little area right here, it's going to automatically start smashing the ground, creating an earthquake effect. And this is going to be activated by this on-off switch. When I hit the on-off switch, it's going to stop it. And when I hit it again, it's going to start it again. So as you see, the thwomp is very angry, smashing down consistently. We make him calm by hitting the off switch. Alright, we make him angry again by hitting this again. This is a pretty sweet effect. Glitch number 2, not really that much of a glitch. However, this is a mass 1-up situation. All I'm going to do is do one spin jump because it looks cool. And I'm going to delete a whole bunch of cheeps right in a row. So it looks pretty glitchy, but probably not that much of a glitch. You'd think that it would just bounce you up once and you'd skip a bunch of them, but nope. You hit all of them. They all get deleted. If the player is not big, so say for example the player is small as you're jumping, this would be in a case where you don't start it immediately with iframes. So say I start the scene and wait for a second, then go into the door. The same thing will not apply. He hits maybe 2 or 3 of them, but all of them come out unscathed. Most of them come out unscathed. So it seems you have to be big in order to hit all of them. Glitch number 3. I'm going to jump into this Koopa car and head off to the right. The cool thing about hitting a wall with a Koopa car is it actually makes you invincible to icicles, like that. So in a situation like this, you can just run, hit the wall, and then jump up through. Glitch number 4, when I start the scene, I am going to trigger this beetle by walking into this space right here. The beetle is going to fall onto these note blocks and then clip through the wall and get stuck right about here as it repeatedly hits the on-off switch. Now when all of this happens, and we are SMB2 Mushroom Mario, if I jump on here, right here, I am actually kind of soft locked. I can't jump out of it, I can mash the buttons but nothing happens. The only thing I can really do to get out of this situation is to do a duck jump when I turn around. So when I'm turning like this and I duck, I can actually jump out of there. Otherwise, I do get stuck here. I can't even lift the shell. Notice how he's struggling to lift the shell. So this is kind of an interesting semi-softlock situation. Could be an anti-softlock in a level. Although if somebody doesn't know about the duck jump, they will definitely get stuck there. If I am small Mario, here, we can actually hit this shell, and when we do, it's not moving anymore, but it is still bugging out like that. That is interesting in itself. I can hit it and activate it again, and if I let it just kind of sit there, it will wake up and then just merge into the cannon as it walks back and forth between the wall. Like so. Glitch number 5. Less of a glitch, more of an interaction, or general rules to the game. This cannon, these launchers are in a stack right here, which is going to load this seesaw, but it's not going to actually activate the seesaw. So if I start Toad down here, you'll see the launchers just fall and drop and go out of existence. But if I start Toad up over here, all the way up here, the launchers will not fall. Apparently the seesaw is loaded, but it's not activated yet until we drop a Yoshi on it, because Yoshi is global. So if I go over here and drop Yoshi down, Yoshi will land on the seesaw, activate it, which drops the launcher and opens a door for us. This could be a very interesting mechanic in a level. Glitch number 6. When I enter this door and exit this one right here, the pals are actually going to converge on my location. And when they do, we are going to get stuck in that position. So this is a soft lock. The pals kind of just merge with Toad and we're stuck. It actually is possible to get free from here. However, it is very difficult, and if you mess up, you die anyways. The goal or the trick would be to jump very quickly as you spam the throw buttons. And if you do it well, you will throw all of the pals and get free. I know, this is like that. Check that out. So you can actually get free from there. It's just very difficult. Glitch number 7. This is the only item, the only enemy that this trick works with. When you hold on to a Buzzy Beetle, you can actually destroy icicles over and over again. This also works with a Shellmet. With a Spiny, with a Koopa, any other enemy that you can hold, these icicles will actually kill whatever you're holding. So say if I grab this beetle and hold it underneath these icicles, it will break the icicles one after another. This could be a really cool little mini game to not let icicles hit the on-off switch. Glitch number 8, this is Despawning Jank right here. So this Thwomp on the left is going to be completely fine, and this Thwomp on the right is not. He's going to despawn. He's going to poof out of existence. And this is basically the same setup, except one's facing one direction and one is facing the other one, these blocks on these rails. What's the difference, Nintendo? Nintendo! What's the difference? Glitch number 9, similar janky setup with these Thwomps. These two Thwomps are going to hit this note block. The note block bumps it up one block, puts it on the semi-solid. Now when that happens, this question mark block will activate and this one won't. One's on the right side of the Thwomp and the other's on the left side of the Thwomp, and apparently that makes a huge difference. Oh, Nintendo, what are we gonna do with you? Glitch number 10, so here's the situation. This Thwomp with this big muncher on top of it is going to drag this Spiny into the water. The Spiny will be upside down still, and he will be submerged in the water, and it will look like he is in a state, in that spiky ball state, where if we jump on him, we actually will actually die to it. However, we don't. So check this out. So I make the Thwomp fall like that, and you'll see it. The Spiny is in a ball shape in the water right now. And this is kind of interesting because he is actually not going to harm us if we jump on him. We can jump on him without worry. Like that. Very interesting visual glitch, I'd say. Glitch number 11. Here is the goal. I want to take one of those springs in this little gap right here and grab it and lift it and then use it later in the level. However, it doesn't seem possible unless you start Toad at this very exact block as if you did a Trump jump, and then you run forward. So this would be a hard thing to set up unless you used a wall to set you up. So let's use this wall. It'll plop me down exactly where I need to be, and then I run to the right. Consistently, you will lift a spring, allowing you to use it later in the level. You just need to be at the exact precise location to start with.